Hey guys, Ace Juice Buckeye here to you know what? Eat some crow. The Redskins looked terrible last night. Absolutely horrible. Jason Campbell was not comfortable. Portis had a couple good runs, but besides that, it seemed like every other play was getting stuffed in the backfield for no gain or loss. It was horrible. I'm very disappointed in my Skins. You know, and I attribute our offensive lack of success to the O-line. I said it in my pre-season preview video, okay? This offensive team's success is going to hinge on the success of the O-line. What happened last night? Couldn't protect Campbell. It's getting in his head. I said, if you get pressure on a quarterback, you get in their head, they get flustered. And then remember, they're up here. Guess what? They put pressure on Campbell. Got in his head. Forced passes. Couldn't open up a hole for Portis except for a few plays here and there. You can't move the ball if your offensive line won't block for you. Now, I'm sure they have the will to block. They don't have the talent to block. And there's a big difference there. Very, very disappointed in my Redskins. But you know what? I can't be too disappointed because, you know, I thought the Redskins were going to lose this game. Only because it was in New York, in the Meadowlands. That was one of the 3 losses I predicted for the Redskins this season. And after that performance yesterday, it could be around 6 or 7. I'm not losing hope yet. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I still have full confidence in this team that they'll bounce back and beat New Orleans next week. That offensive line has to get better. So many dropped interceptions and dropped passes for that matter. Santana Moss on that 4th quarter drive, boom, right there in its chest, but he frickin' drops it. You can't have that, alright? Laron Landry dropped a sure interception. So did Fred Smoot. You can't have it. You gotta take advantage of those errant passes. You've gotta get the turnovers when they're handed to you on a silver platter. The Redskins didn't do that last night, and that's the reason why they lost. They couldn't block, and they didn't force turnovers. Jacobs, I give you props. You are a hoss. I'm a big fan of Brandon Jacobs. You know, obviously I hate the Giants, but I really admire Brandon Jacobs. Whew. Boy is fast. Boy is huge and powerful. Truck stick the mess out of Laron Landry. Defense stepped it up, you know. But you expect the opening game of the NFL season to be a little more interesting. Now, my team was playing, and I was bored. It was a snore fest. I'd waited so long, 8 months for this day to come, and it didn't produce the kind of excitement that I was hoping it would. That's why I like college football better. There's so much more anticipation, so much more hype, so much more pressure to win. See, now, if this was my Ohio State Buckeyes and they lost the first game, guess what? Their season is over. Especially if they lost to Youngstown State. But you can lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, even 7 games and still make the playoffs in the NFC. College football is about perfection, striving to be the best in the country, striving for perfection. And that's what I love about college football. One slip up, one loss could ruin your whole season. Obviously not that way in the NFL. They got to bounce back. Week 2, New Orleans. They have to win. They have to bounce back in a strong way and get confidence back. They lost a lot of confidence last night. I'm sure of it. Better luck next week, guys. Go out and beat the Saints. And Saints, I'm praying for you, man. Hurricane Gustav. It's horrible. Hope all is well. Ace Deuce Buckeye. I'm out for now. See y'all later.